know, one of your greatest strengths is simply being kind. Yes, kind. You can change your life being kind. You can give hope being kind. You can bring joy being kind. So listen, today choose to be kind.
Hello, and welcome to Anne Frank Inspire Academy's 3rd annual Inquiry to Impact, a video exploring belonging and how each one of us can impact meaningful change in our community. My name is Jojo
And I'm Kai Rose. We are incredibly proud to be hosting an official DreamWeek essay event, a citywide celebration of Dr. King's amazing civil rights legacy.
Let's start by thanking our elementary friends for their setting the tone with their poem on kindness. Kindness is a huge part of creating a school where every student can feel like they truly belong.
You'll see this theme play out in the following segments featuring Anne Frank students. Now let's get back to elementary with Ms. Perez's inquiry students.
We're excited for you to see how even the youngest students can make a huge difference.
Today we would love to introduce you to our inquiry topic, problems and solutions. We've invited a few students with us today to talk a little bit about the process and what they've created, and they'd love to share with you guys.
So we created a club called that's First and Art Buddies. We mostly do talk about
First grade and kindergarten?
Yes.
That's awesome. So how did you guys come up with the idea to help out kinder and first grade?
I asked my brother what the biggest problems in his class were, and he said art and cleanup. And I'm like, so the next day I asked Eric, how about we make a Kinder First Art Buddies and Cleanup Club? We just called it the Kinder First Art Buddies Club, like he said. And he was like, perfect. That's good.
Yeah, I love how y'all looked for real problems around our school and came up with a solution for that. That's excellent. So that was problems and solutions in our small school community. Did you guys explore communities on a larger sense?
Yes, we looked up some websites. We did St. Jude's, Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald House, and what was that other one?
Haven for Hope, I believe.
Oh yeah, it was Haven for Hope.
Yeah, very cool.
The problem is that people are leaving their dogs out, and then the solution kind of is more to kind of like hello. We were donated to a Helotes Humane Society, so we had the box, and this box kind of was it was a big huge box, and we put Humane Society and put a QR code on it, and it took you to the Humane Society website, so you could donate there and everything, or put money.
Okay, so y'all created a box for the drive and a QR code that brought you to the website for ideas on things to donate?
Yeah, where you could donate.
Wow, that seems like a lot of work. Was it hard?
Yes, very hard.
It was very hard. Was it worth it?
Yes, definitely worth it.
So, Annika, can you share with us what you created?
I created pieces of art.
Very cool. Why did you choose art?
It's kind of like the way I express myself. I'm not good at expressing my emotions, so I normally express them through art.
That's amazing. So what did you do with this art that you created?
I put it up for auction.
Did you get any feedback after that once all of your art had sold?
Someone's mom kind of reached out to my teacher and was like, hey, if there's unsold art by me, they would like to get it.
Yeah, that's gotta make you feel pretty good. Yeah, that's awesome.
So me and my friends made a variety of baked goods. Two of them did cookies and brownies, another two did cupcakes, and then one other did cookies again, but a different type.
Yeah.
And I made Rice Krispies.
That seems like a lot of work for elementary, for 5th grade students. Did you guys have help, or were you on your own?
Yeah, we had help from one of the school lunch ladies, Miss Sylvia.
What would you say was the most challenging part of this process, or of your project?
It was either cutting the Rice Krispies so they wouldn't be disproportionately large and so I'd have the right amount, or it was bagging them because I had to do it a certain way.
And what was the most rewarding part of the process?
Definitely how much money we helped raise for St. Jude's.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Well, obviously we're raising money for charity, and St. Jude's is a charity fighting against cancer, and fighting against cancer is very important because cancer is not good.
Yeah. What was the most rewarding part of this inquiry?
Well, for me personally, it was probably how like the cookies turned out and how good they were. And then for everyone, it was probably the grand total that we like amassed. Should I say it now or?
I think wait. Let's surprise them.
Okay.
So here we have it. Are y'all ready to reveal the grand total of our auction?
Oh yeah.
All right, drum roll please. And
$1,041.
woohoo!
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Wow, amazing job, elementary. Your donation to St. Jude's will help so many.
For sure. Now let's go to our middle school choir. They'll be performing the song I See the You in You by Mark Burrow. Enjoy.
When they try to tell you who you are by the color of your hair or the kind of clothes you wear, I see the you in you. When they try to put you in a box and they give the box a name, don't you hold your head in shame. I see the you in you. I see wonder in your being. I see laughter in your eyes. I see love in all the little things you do. I see the light inside, too bright for you to hide. I see the you in you. When they try to keep you in your place based on what they've seen before, don't they know you're so much more? I see the you in you. I see wonder in your being. I see laughter in your eyes. I see love in all the little things you do. I see the light inside, too bright for you to hide. I see the you in you. Think that no one knows you when you feel your friends are few. Just take my hand, I understand. I see the you in you. I see one
nice choir, just as Dr. King wanted. Let us all see the light of goodness in each other.
Absolutely. For our final segment, let's go to Ms. Hernandez in the middle school to see how inquiry learning can ignite joy in learning, helping each one of us uncover our greatest potential.
Good afternoon or good morning, parents. I am Ms. Hernandez. I am the inquiry teacher here for the middle school at AFIA, and I teach the topic inquiry, which is a project planning class where we teach students to deep dive into topics that they're already interested in. So we teach them how to ask the right types of questions, to develop research, and then to create a project that represents what they've learned and how it applies to their life. We want to teach students how to take their own learning into their hands and then how to inspire others to either learn about new topics or how they can then apply it to their own life and go somewhere with it.
Yeah, my project was about animal cruelty, and I chose this project because as many people know about it, I wanted them to know like the actual truth about it and how they can help. So I made my physical project to show different industries that have animal cruelty. And food industry, I think a lot the stuff that I mentioned in my presentation for the class was how when they're processing meat, how they abuse animals, which for example for chicken, they dip their heads in electrified water and they slit their throats. For cows, they stun them in the head unconscious. And for pigs, they also put them in gas chambers to stun them unconscious too. I think definitely for marine life, there's a lot of things that I thought like students my age too could help a lot with, which is picking up trash, which is I think is really easy. You can do that around the school. You can reuse things. You can donate to organizations. And I think that was definitely one that I liked best because it's really easy to do. And even for also the food industry, you know, just telling your friends maybe to not exactly cut meat, but like just you can stop eating meat so much. Like I feel like as a student that gets to do something at school where they're able to actually enjoy it, I think that pushes them to actually want to go to school and do schoolwork. I think that it's also really cool when you're finding, like when you're doing a project that you're interested to and presenting it to the class and finding other students that also think that topic is cool or find interest in that topic. So building friends, I also think working in groups for inquiry is really good, especially for when you're older and when it comes to work and when you want to run a business. I think that helps a lot because you are going to end up working with people.
Yes, the question was, who am I? Well, I do ballet as one of my hobbies. These are point shoes. And then down here is just some of the stuff that I like. So like I also play the piano and I like to do art. And one of the questions on here was, what role do you play? So I put like a little acting camera because when I think of role, I think of acting.
I built the Phoenix because it's my namesake, and also I thought it might be one of the easier things to build, but it turns out I was very wrong. So, well, I think it's important to get to know ourselves because in the project, how we were trying to answer who am I think when we did these projects, we kind of found out things about ourselves that maybe we didn't know about before. Like we found out maybe I'm more impatient than I knew, or maybe I'm more crafty.
If you don't try to express yourself, then you'll want to be like behind in the shadows and nobody will know anything about you and you might not make friends even. So I made the biggest thing to try to express myself the most I can.
What I learned about myself is that I'm very crafty because I had it planned and sketched out, but at the beginning I did not think I could do it at all. I was like, how am I going to pull this off? You're not going to be able to do it. So I blew my mind because this is standing in front of me.
I think what inspires me is probably my family and friends, and possibly food, probably.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. What inspires me with my entire life is dance, because I wake up in the morning, I don't want to get up, but then I'm like, hey, if I get through this day, I get to go to dance, you know? If I get good grades, I get to go to dance.
My future goals are as an entrepreneur and to make a difference and travel the world in every 50 states. Just try your best. If you want to help somebody, you always can.
Yeah, so tell me about how you help some kids.
I donated my hair so that I can so they can make wigs.
It's not like you have to stay in one assigned classroom for the entire day. You get to like move around and go up and down, and you have this whole big area for a classroom. It's really nice not having to sit in a confined space all day. It's a really good school because they challenge you for who you are. They don't want you to be perfect. They want you to be your best self. They want you to strive for perfection, but they don't expect you to be perfect at all.
Thank you, middle school, and thank you all for joining us. As we leave you today, we hope that you can take time to reflect upon Dr. Martin Luther King's vision for our world.
It's a dream that everyone at Anne Frank tries to make a reality each day. May we all be happy, healthy, and find a place to belong.
Find joy and
be great.